Well, Senate Bill 123 was hoghoused this morning in the House State Affairs Committee. The bill would change South Dakota's voter registration deadline from 15 days to 30 days. Digital reporter Eric Mayer, he listened to today's committee hearing. So what's this bill going to do?
Yeah, Don, so along with the voter registration changing that deadline from 15 to 30, it would impact, kind of elections this year. We have a June primary coming up where this voter registration deadline would be 15 days. And then new laws take effect July 1. So then the November election, the voter registration deadline would be 30. So along that, it also adds 6 sections kind of defining what a resident means in South Dakota, along with voter registration. And that's been an issue that the legislators kind of been looking at and dealing with. There was a similar Senate bill that looked to kind of clarify that or change that was tabled in the House. And this is kind of the work of trying to clarify that issue.
So getting back to the deadline, why do lawmakers want to change that?
And this comes to a bill they passed last year where they put in a requirement that to register to vote in South Dakota, you'd have to have 30 days of residency. And there was no time frame, or it was kind of vague description, so they wanted more details added to that bill. And so to match up with the 30-day residency requirement, they said 30 days ahead of an election to register would keep those laws kind of talking to each other on the same page, at least.
In about the last 30 seconds, what's the problem with the full-time travelers voting in South Dakota elections?
So this was kind of what we're talking about. Auditors know that there's thousands of voters that are registered throughout different counties in South Dakota that don't live here. They sign up as a resident here. They're full-time RVers, but they are U.S. citizens, and they want a place to vote, and they choose South Dakota because of tax issues and some of those other things. So they do
establish a residency here.
They have a right to vote. It's just whether can they vote in South Dakota elections, and there's some talk about maybe separate ballots where they could vote for president and vice president, but not other South Dakota things. But right now, everything's on one ballot. So it's kind of an interesting discussion that looks like it'll keep going forward.
All right, thanks a lot, Eric. And you can read the full story in a KELOLAND.com original. It's on our website right now.